Gardens, Williamsburg. I'm very happy to be here. I love this park so much. They have one new coaster that I need to get. It is a B&M family inverted coaster called Big Bad Wolf, and then so I'll get one more credit here. But yeah, I think they have a really, really good coaster lineup here. Pantheon is one of my favorite coasters ever, so I'm really excited to ride it and just have a good day. They have some good food here, good theming, and just overall good vibe of the park. Okay, I do have quick queue today, but Verbolten and Dark Coaster do not work for quick queue, so that's where we're headed first because we made it for rope drop today. So we're heading over there now with the crowd. We're gonna see what it looks like over there, but either do Verbolten or Dark Coaster right away, and then whichever one we don't do, we'll do second. Each section of this Busch Gardens park is a different theme to a different country. So Dark Coaster and Verbolten are both in the Germany section. So that's where we're starting out today, is Germany. This was so fun last time. It's an indoor like family coaster. When I was here in 2023, this was like brand new. So it's themed to like a scary snowmobile trip.
Do you have what it takes to brave the storm? Let's find out.
Dark Coaster kind of slaps, honestly. Spoiler alert, if you don't want to be spoiled. It's kind of a short track, but it goes around twice, and it's a multi-launch, just like a family coaster, but you're on a bike. So it's really zippy and it's fun, and in the back you get a little bit of airtime. Yeah, it's a really good family coaster. Alright, so the theme basically is that you're going through a magical tour through the forest with Frau Hexel's car service, and she's a witch. And she warns you not to turn right in the forest, to only turn left, but you do turn right, so then the forest becomes scary and evil and possessed, and then she saves you at the end. So she's a good witch. She warns you and you don't listen to her. Listen next time. You won't have to be saved then.
Listening to Frau Hexel, the Verbolten Forest is a dangerous place. Right, to avoid a dark fate, just don't turn.
I was really blown away by Verbolten. The ride itself is awesome. The indoor part, I wouldn't consider it a family coaster. It's intense. It doesn't go upside down, but it is intense. Like I grayed out a little bit. And then that dive over the water at the end is so good. Okay, so this is a B&M invert, but like a family one. Big Bad Wolf. It's pretty new. Look at that. The front of the train is a wolf. It's cool. Really having just such a wonderful morning. Big Bad Wolf was so fun, and I don't know if it was just because my expectations were low, because I've like read online that it's kind of like rough and rattly, but like it wasn't. Typically with B&M inverts like that, like larger ones, the reason why I don't like it when they're rough is because I hit my head on the restraints and it hurts really bad. But with the family coaster, you don't go upside down, so there's no restraints like over the shoulder. It's like a lap bar. And it's not even like rough or rattly, like it's not headache inducing at all. So yeah, I think people are just being a little harsh on it. It is so fun. I actually rode it around twice because I had so much fun. The back was the best. I rode in the front and the back. I love in the front because you feel like you're like flying, but the back was so fun. You're kind of like in the woods, so you feel like you're just like diving through the woods. It's breezy, it's fast, like it's definitely not a kid's coaster, it's definitely a family coaster. There's some theming elements like little German houses and the music's German. It's just cute, I loved it. All right, we're heading towards Pantheon. This ride's actually pretty special to me because 3 years ago it was my 200th coaster, and now I'm on my way to 350, so it's actually really special to me. I really loved it when I rode it, so I'm really excited to ride it again. Pantheon is so fun. I loved it. I forgot how fun it is. That the backwards airtime you get when you go backwards is just amazing. The top hat, the floater airtime. There's some really good floater hang time on a really slow barrel roll. It's just a great ride. I love it so much. Special place in my heart. It'll always have a special place in my heart because it was like my 200th coaster. So at that time, I just felt like it was such a big accomplishment, and it kind of was, but yeah, I don't know, really special. Okay, next we rode Apollo's Chariot. Unfortunately, I couldn't get any good footage of it because of the trees. It was really hidden by trees, so I am using Canopy coasters, but I absolutely love this B&M. It is actually the original B&M Hyper coaster, and so much airtime in this, and honestly, in my opinion, you can't really go wrong with a B&M Hyper. They're just, I haven't been on one that I haven't enjoyed, so this is definitely my second favorite coaster of the park. All right, we're heading towards Loch Ness Monster. If I remember right, this was like my favorite aero looper. It's supposed to be one of the best, so kind of excited. Okay, I had so much fun. It's an aero looper, so nothing like, you know, amazing. But it is not headbangy, and they added, a few years ago, they added some really cool theming elements like to the Loch Ness Monster, and like there's spooky music. There's a part where you go in a tunnel and you do a couple big helixes, and it's really fast and fun and smooth. And there's theming elements, spoilers. They added like a big Loch Ness Monster at the end, and yeah, it's just fun. I don't know, I really enjoy that one. Yeah, the tunnel part is by far my favorite part. There's theming in the tunnel now. Even before the theming, it was my favorite part, but it's the best now. And the end with the Loch Ness Monster was fun too. We are in Scotland now, by the way. Loch Ness Monster's in the Scotland area. They have lots of like horses and animals around this area. Oh, I think there's a, what is that? A sheep over there. Sheep. There used to be a dog in here, an Australian Shepherd that I loved. So I hope he's still here. If not, I'll be sad. Okay, these big swings. This one's called Finnegan's Flyer. I actually love these. They're so thrilling, and you know how much I love flat rides. These are really thrilling. And I love these. So I'm gonna ride this next, actually. It's in the Ireland section of the park. Nine out of 10 flat ride. What bumps it down is the length. It's too short. You only go up high for like a few cycles, and then it's like already done, it feels like. But it's so nice. It's so thrilling and fun and breezy, but just a little too short. The Irish section, the Ireland section is so cute. Look at this little store. Adorable. It's really peaceful over there. There's not tons of people over here. Wow, this area is so cute and like not busy at all over here. Love it. Eagles. Hi. You're so cute. There's an owl in there. Hi. Just looked. All right, we are in France now. They got some bops playing. Ooh, a little garden over here. There's a little wine garden. That's cute. A little wine bar over there, and then the garden. Pretty. Looks like they do like a wine tasting over there. Griffin time. I'm just not really a fan of B&M dive coasters, but I remember being fine with this one, so we'll see. Griffin was actually pretty fun. Probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite, dive coaster I've been on. Still not like the best. I really just don't care for dive coasters, but it wasn't horrible. I enjoyed it. All right, we're in New France now. Hitting up the only Woody in the park, Invader. Really cool, like, sculpture here to greet us into the queue. Invader is fun. GCI coaster, and pretty smooth. There's a little bumpy, and it's not like the most thrilling. You didn't get like the most airtime, but it's just like fun. It's just a fun little ride through the woods. Scrambler, I would rate 2.5 out of 5. Not the best. No music, no theming. It's kind of shaky. It was long and it's pretty fast, but it was a little shaky. So that's where most of the drop-in points came from there. Okay, the theme of this trip, I think, is log flumes because it's been so hot. And I think it's kind of fun just to try new things every time I go somewhere, and I've never done this log flume before, so I'm gonna do it. And then I'm also gonna compare it to the Dorney and the Great Adventure one because I just think that would be fun. And the King's Dominion, I realized I did too. So all 3 of the ones that I've done so far, I'm gonna compare it with this one when I'm off of this one. Okay, I just realized I did not ride the log flume at Dorney, so I'm just comparing this one to Great Adventures and King's Dominion. And honestly, this was probably my least favorite out of the 3. I really, really enjoyed Great Adventures and King's Dominions, and I liked this one. It was fine. It wasn't super quick. It was a little bumpy, like it kind of hurt my butt a little. And it wasn't like the scenery, there wasn't as many trees, which is funny because there's a lot of trees around here, but where it takes you is like really close to Invader, so it was like there wasn't a lot of trees around, so it just wasn't as pretty as a view. So I'd probably say out of the 3, this is my least favorite. But I will keep up my my ranking of the log flumes because I think that's pretty fun. All right, last coaster. Okay, honestly, that ride's pretty fun. I only hit my head 1 time. The one complaint I have is the dispatches took so long on that. I only had to wait like 3 trains, but I was in the station for like 30 minutes. We actually timed it. One dispatch took like 4 minutes and 45 seconds. So I don't know if they were like training something or like the restraints are just really weird, but like it's a really, really slow loading train on that ride. Okay, this kids area is the darndest cute thing I've ever seen, almost. Okay, I have a soft spot for dragons, but I love this so much. Adorable. So cute, love it. This is going to be the last ride I do at Busch Gardens, the swings. Alright, that about does it for my Busch Gardens Williamsburg day trip. Honestly, such a solid lineup of coasters here. And honestly, just I think a good variety of all different levels, like kid coasters, family coasters, thrill coasters, flat rides. I think there's really something for everyone here. The theming is really, really top tier. We'll definitely be back here. Tomorrow starts my journey of new parks that I've never been to, starting with Carowinds. I'm very excited. That's one of my most anticipated theme parks I've never been to. I'm thrilled to go there, except for Theory, I think is gonna be down while I'm there, but I'll address that more tomorrow. So yeah, keep following along. Not even half done yet, so keep following along and look for those next videos coming out soon. Thanks for watching, bye.